guys, so today I'm doing a video of me putting my new lenses on my Spider-Man mask. I took the mask and I stretched it out accordingly because this one's a little bit bigger than the head. I took some pins and stretched it out like here, and on the neck with the pins so that when I glue it, it's not going to pucker. Because this mask is slightly bigger than my other one and I need it to look good. Sorry for the angle, it's the only way I can get the whole head in. It's a little bit pointed downward. And that was my knee. Okay, so I got my hot glue gun, and these ones are not solid plastic, these are actually like urethane rubber. And so they have a slight flex to them. And that's good, so you don't have to have a face shell. Yay, no face shell. More real. Okay. Kidding. Actually, I can stick a face shell in here if I want. That's how good, like, the mask is. It's not super tight. At the angle that you're looking at, it probably doesn't look right. But I can assure you, I'm probably gonna glue this right. I'm looking at a completely different angle, but what you're going to need is a reference picture of what you want it to look like. Like this one's example, the Raimi Spider-Man. And you can use super glue, you can use some rubber cement, but I recommend hot glue because if you mess up, it pulls right out pretty easily. And I've had a lot of good experiences with the hot glue. So I'm not gonna actually put the hot glue on this. You can, but I'm actually going to do it on the lenses around here. And I say that because I want to be able to position it right and then push it down. The camera again. And I did look at reference pictures. And now the Chihuahua's looking at me. I'll hold it down for a little bit. If more areas are sticking up, like I didn't glue the tip of it, and you go back and you put glue on that area. Shouldn't take very long. I've used hot glue like all my life, I would say. Used it for everything. And yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't put enough glue on like the tips. I just did it on the base area. So now I'm gonna do that on the tip right there. This time you do go under. You can do it on just the lens if you want to be careful enough. Careful not to burn yourself. I've burned myself multiple times, so I'm not really afraid of it. And you push down on it. If you see any hot glue, you can probably peel it off. If not, it's usually clear, so it's not that big of a deal. Lay it on the side if you need to. You can add more because this stuff dries quick. Sometimes you're not quick enough. It's okay, just add more. Push it down. And if you're quick enough, if it's pushing out, you could always use like a Q-tip or your finger to push it in more. So far, I think it's turning out really good. Again, this piece is popping up. It's gonna take a few tries. If you wanna use super glue, you can. I've used like Barge or this other stuff, E600. I don't like the smell. There's a lot of stuff about it I just don't really like. I don't know. It just didn't seem very good to me. But I mean, if you're experienced with it, by all means, use it. It's probably gonna last a little longer than this, I'm not sure. I've never really had a whole bunch of problems with the hot glue. I'm just saying. Okay, so after repeating the same process on the other side of the lens, if you don't like it, you could always just lift it up and adjust the angle of the hot glue. You can pull it off. As long as you do it thick, it's easier to pull off and redo. And if you're having problems like these things keep coming off, you can put super glue on that actually, because sometimes these tips just get really, really stiff. In regards to the hot glue, maintaining the main base, you can use a little bit of super glue there. In general, you can use any type of glue that you like. So after you get the lenses on, you're gonna wanna flip your mask inside out. And these are your guidelines. Is the glue on that is your frames that you hot glued or use any kind of glue. And then you're gonna wanna take your scissors and trim a small hole. Then you're gonna put the mask on, test fit it. If you like it, then you can open up these holes even more. If you want even more strength on your glue, you can actually put another line of glue underneath it so that it's grabbing it from the other end as well. So now I'm gonna put the mask on and show you what it looks like. Alright, so this is what the mask looks like after I'm done gluing. I think it turned out really good. Something weird happened when I was trying to adjust one of them a little bit. The frame kind of popped off. I was like, what the hell? And so I super glued it in the area that it needed to be. I super glued these areas. And turned out as good as I can make it. I really like it. Looks very movie accurate. I chose black frames instead of like the gray or silver CGI ones, 'cause sometimes it'll show black or gray or silver. So I chose black, look more or like the original. And I really like it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video.